Sagittarius, hi, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of October 13th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's on the cards for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign if you want to book a personal reading. The link is in the description box below. If you have questions, you can also email me. All right. I will wrap up the reading with an oracle card message. Um, so stay for your oracle message at the end. All right. So your cards are Sagittarius, rising, sun, moon, and rise. Thank you. Okay. Your cards are Wheel of Fortune. That's your card because Wheel of Fortune is ruled by your sign. Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups. Oh, you have two sevens. So, sorry. So, Seven of Cups is on the back of the deck. This is where it looks like things are all over the place. Could be physically, mentally, meaning maybe you have several things that you need to do. So, it could be a busy week for you. So, try to be proactive, try to stay organized, try to make a to-do list or something like that so things are in order. And also it's important to organize your thoughts, and the one way you can do is by writing things down. So it could be that yeah, there are a lot of things in the mind, and focus is in different directions. So know how you can stay more organized so you don't miss any important information or forget something important. Okay, on the other hand, for some of you, this is also travel. So it's like a full itinerary, like there are a lot of things that you want to do. And so it's a little bit messy, is what I'm seeing. But what I'm seeing is a combination of all kinds of experiences. So that's nice. If there is something you are trying to do, avoid, if like, when it comes to certain things, avoid making any assumptions. This is projections, meaning we see what we want to see. So it's important to ask yourself when before arriving at a conclusion, before making a decision, it's important to ask yourself if this is truth. If I have the complete information, do I need to do my research, ask questions in order to be very clear about things, so for some, this could be opportunities that you are coming across. So do not go by how it appears on the surface, don't go by the looks, but it's important to dive a little bit deeper, ask the right questions, do your research in order to understand what this entails for you. So it could be professional life, it could be personal life, and for some of you guys it could also be a move. Things are at different places here. So yeah, mentally, distractions is what I'm seeing. So do not get distracted, avoid making any assumptions, and also it's important to get a 360-degree view of what the situation is all about before making any decisions, before arriving at a conclusion, before responding to a situation. Okay. So yes, communication is important, or it could be like doing your research and things like that. And Wheel of Fortune is here asking you to go with the flow, stay more centered. So looks like again for some this is a busy week. So know how you can stay more grounded, calm, so you can go through the busy. So taking care of the basics is important, meaning um, when it comes to your health. So when the body is healthy, when we get enough sleep, then it will be possible for us to handle everything, anything, so it's important to like watch your diet, stay more hydrated. So the take care of the basics is what I'm saying. And also if you can um, do some self reflection, like self reflection, writing things down, that will also help you stay more organized in the headspace, you know. So yeah, so staying grounded and balancing your energies are important so you can go through this without any overwhelm. And here, these are your cards. You also have these two cards here, and this is where you are grieving the loss of something, someone. So and also you are taking the time for self reflection. You are looking back at what transpired before you can move forward, is what I want to say. But here what I'm seeing is the energy of regret and um, clinging to the past, meaning this could be like you coming across some memories and things like that. So yes, but then what I'm seeing is this two cups. These two cups here is all about like something that you can be grateful for. So what I'm intuitively getting is whatever the situation is, there is an opportunity. There is also something that you can be grateful for, or something that needs your attention. So no, so sometimes when the mind is focused on the like, it all depends upon where the focus is. So know where the focus is, because you don't want to, like I said in the beginning, you don't want to miss anything important. And because otherwise you will feel regretful about things later on, you know. So it's important to bring your attention to the present moment to understand, okay, what is it, what is the opportunity that's hidden in this moment. Is there something that I need to pay attention to? Is there someone who needs my attention? So it may have something to do with your personal life, your health, your family, some things like that, you know, or something that requires, that needs your attention and action. So just be aware of that. But what I'm seeing is like a quick movement happening, and then there is a sense of loss, um, like for some it could be a move, you know. So yeah, and then seven of pentacles is also here. Seven of pentacles is where you are looking at things through a microscope, Sagittarius. So something to be mindful of. So this is like, you know, what happens, so sometimes it's needed, sometimes it's important to pay attention to the details to understand you know what needs our what needs our attention, you know, so we don't miss anything important. However, it also depends upon the situation. When we when we put everything under the microscope, we see all the flaws, right? So, and sometimes we also have to zoom out to see the bigger picture. But when we are zooming in and see the details, sometimes we also come across some flaws, and that will be a bit disappointing. So it all depends upon the situation, what you are doing, what this situation is all about. Where does it require you to focus on every single detail, or does it require you to see the bigger picture, you know? So that's important. So yes, on the other hand, something to do with finance. um, so it could be that bills are piling up, and so you might have to then figure out, okay, where do I need to cut down a little bit, so things are not overwhelming at the end of the month when you pay your credit card bill. So that's important. But then, you know, maybe there are certain things that you are doing which is important. So okay, let me clarify. I'm using Osho Zen Tarot to clarify certain, clarify, you know, let's clarify this card, Five of Cups. Let's see what this is all about. Spirit, what is this Five of Cups all about? It may feel like, you know, things are going out of control, things, certain things are going out of control. So if you are someone who likes to be in control, then it will be a little bit disappointing. But then that's the reason why I said it's important to take time for self reflection, writing things down, stay in your heart, and you know, meditation, grounding yourself in a spiritual practice. These things are important. So when we have a strong practice, then it will be possible for us to see the bigger picture. Why, what is happening? Why certain things are happening? what kind of response does it need from us, things like that, But if you are traveling, it could be that maybe uh, we have limited time, right? And maybe some of the places that you are visiting in your itinerary is not worth time and energy. So maybe that could be the reason for some of you guys. Okay, so the Five of Cups is clarified by Page of Wands. So maybe it could be a person that you are dealing with, maybe something there. And Page of Wands is actually a fire sign, just like yours is. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe it has something to do with a person, or it could be spontaneous movement, spontaneity. So before you do before you do anything, before you respond to a situation this week, just take a step back to really understand everything before making a response, because here the card here says playfulness. So this is the energy of Page of Wands, which is all about spontaneity. So sometimes in our when we are feeling in a certain way, sometimes we say things, we do things, and then we regret about things later on. So that, be mindful of that. So it's important to play. So Page of Wands is youthful energy, so it's important to again see the bigger picture and then respond, or do anything, make, when it comes to making decisions and things like that. Okay, and let's see what this Seven of Cups energy is all about. So avoid getting distracted. Looks like your attention is in different places now. So some kind of organization and structure and a routine needs to happen, so you can um, pay attention to everything that needs your attention. Okay, so Seven of Cups is clarified by, this is Queen of Wands. So Wands is, and yours is a fire sign, so I'm not surprised. So again, Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is a Queen. Queen of Wands is mostly Leo energy. So it may have something to do with that. And the card here says sharing. And for some of you, it could be invitations, party, you organizing an event, um, or it could be that someone is inviting you to their party and things like that. So something to do with friendships or siblings or a family matter, or it may have something to do with your business, because Queen of Wands here is also something to do with collaborating with others and business partnerships and things like that. So yes, so it could be that yeah, and it's the bills are piling up because of all the things that you need to do there. And yeah, Queen of Wands again is fire energy. So just know how to stay more calm and centered, and so you can think through things before, um, yeah, think through things, So that's important. All right, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards here. Or it may have something to do with a person you are dealing with, something happening there. All right. Spirit, please give us a message for Sagittarius. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Sagittarius. Yeah, two sevens has to do with the energy of Chariot, and Chariot is all about feeling that feeling stuck. So it could be that there are certain things that you want to do, but certain things are also holding you back. So there is that confusion. So it's important to, like I said, think through things, reflect on things before moving forward. Okay, Sagittarius, your message is blooming. Okay, so let me read this out to you, what this means for you. Okay, So it says blossoming, okay, not blooming, same meaning. You are just getting started. So that actually totally goes with the Queen of Wands energy, because she's all about new energy, enthusiasm, excitement, optimism, hope, things like that. So there is a change happening for you with Wheel of Fortune. This is change and transformation. So it could be your routine going through a change. For some, it could be you beginning something new, like a business or a relationship, a friendship. It could be that you are relocating, a new job, something like that. So there is a change, and it could be that it's still in the beginning stage. That's what I'm getting with the Page of Wands energy. Um, so so patience is needed, because when we are beginning something, there will always be, our mind will be in different places, the confusion will be there, and we will also feel doubtful about things. So one step at a time, breathe, rest, take care of yourself, and one day at a time. And so don't try to do things in one day, it will be very overwhelming. So um, like I said, one step at a time, one day at a time. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. In many ways, you are like a flower bud who is ripe and ready to open and grow. Don't try to rush this process, as it's part of your beautiful path. Enjoy learning new knowledge and skills. Take your time to gather new ideas. Nurture your body with plenty of fresh air, sunshine, water, and healthful food. Soon enough, you will get the unmistakable signal that it's time to put your learning into action. Spend time among flowers or work with flower essence and oils to support your growth process. Slow down, have patience, get involved with gardening, use aromatherapy or flower essences, keep the faith. Erakura is a Celtic and Germanic goddess who multitasks as an earth mother deity, a fairy queen, and also a bridge between earthly life and the hereafter. She helps us put our goals and challenges into perspective so that we don't needlessly stress ourselves. Call upon her for emergency money or help in manifesting supply. She's especially fond of assisting artists and inventors. All right. So if there is something you need help with, there are people around. Ask for help whenever you need it, and don't try to do everything yourself. And this is again, something to do with goals, all the things that you want to do, all the things you have to do. So this is where you are multitasking, and you are in the energy of Queen of Wands, which is all about high energy, inspiration, passion, and things like that. So with this energy, the tendency will be to put your energy in different things. So just be aware of that, because that also leads to quick burnout. So it's important to prioritize and organize your thoughts, your days, your schedules, so you can also get things done at the end of the end of the day, end of the week, and also get the help so it's easier on you. So it's Sajis, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if these messages resonated, do remember to support the channel. Thank you by liking, subscribing, commenting. And I hope you have a magical week ahead. Take care, and I will see you in the next reading.